Welcome to the bloodshed breakdown. Lay back, darlings, I'll do the killing. Bare feet on tile, heartbeats drilling. Lip gloss red, blade tip chilling. You asked for this.
Slide closer, my horror freaks. Welcome to the bloodshed breakdown. Lay back, darlings. I'll do the killing. Tonight's patient on the slab is the shiny new revival of I Know What You Did Last Summer, the glossy, corporate resurrected descendant of the 1997 slasher that taught an entire generation to never trust beautiful people near a coastline. Before we carve into the 2024 body, we need a brief history report. The original film was part of the post-Scream slasher renaissance, dripping with teen guilt, moral punishment, and fisherman hook branding so strong it could have sold cereal. Fast forward to 2024, and the studio system has figured out that nostalgia prints money faster than originality ever could. Slashers are back from the dead, darlings. You know Hollywood can't resist a corpse that twitches. The plot opens like a wound. A group of terminally attractive young adults do what terminally attractive young adults always do in slashers: drive too fast, drink too much, and kill someone who absolutely didn't deserve it. Panic ensues, secrets are forged, and a pact is made so fragile a therapist could unravel it with a sticky note. They bury the truth and pray no one exhumes it. But secrets in horror aren't buried, they hatch. Then comes the anniversary, and with it the messages. You know the one. I know what you did last summer. Tradition lives, horror freaks. Now, let's talk fatalities. This isn't Terrifier. Nobody's being bisected for sport, but the film remembers the fisherman's legacy. Kill one lands via blunt force trauma with a splash of panic. It feels less like a slaughter and more like a house party gone wrong. Kill 2 brings the iconic hook back into circulation, because if you're going to resurrect an IP, you better bring the toys. Kill 3 unfolds across an extended chase sequence, sweaty, frantic, and long enough for every member of the audience to declare they would have survived. The gore quotient sits at medium, bloody enough to stain the sweater, but not enough to annoy the ratings board. Body count? Respectable. Not a massacre, not a drought. Enough to keep the fishermen employed. Most of the effects appear practical with digital cleanup. I miss the era when blood was sticky and smelled like food coloring and corn syrup. CGI blood is too sterile. Horror should stain. Now, let's open the forensics file. The 90s slashers weren't just entertainment, they were cultural barometers for teen guilt, suburban paranoia, and the fear that the past will always come back to collect. The 2024 revival exists for a much more modern anxiety, the fear of exposure. In the 90s, the scariest outcome was getting caught. In 2024, the scariest outcome is going viral. Everything about this film is engineered for the streaming era. Legacy IP to lure nostalgia, attractive cast to lure TikTok edits, glossy cinematography to sell still frames, fan service moments for trailer bites. It's horror as algorithmic commerce, not a criticism, just an autopsy finding. Underneath the slick coats and coastal fog, the story is about guilt, accountability, and the weaponization of secrets. Slashers have always been morality plays disguised as carnage. You sin in Act 1, you bleed in Act 3. The original asked, "What if the past comes back for you?" The 2024 version asks, "What if the past leaks?" Compared to the 1997 film, this revival has different organs. The 1997 version was a morality thriller drenched in teen anxiety. The 2024 version is a reputation thriller drenched in social surveillance. Same skeleton, different organs. So what's the verdict, horror freaks? The 2024 I Know What You Did Last Summer is sentenced to cult probation. Not dead, not alive, just wandering the docks until someone decides whether The Fisherman deserves another sequel. You survived the breakdown. For now. Babyface signing off. Keep your hands clean, darlings. I won't.